So I've been hearing a lot that given the information in the recent Secret of the Mimic trailer,
one of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so...
this company was bought out by Fazbear Entertainment after Edwin went missing. Technically, anything that is in there would be theirs. The fact that they know so much about the Mimic is where things come into question. That is where I'm going to try and step in and attempt to explain my view on it. There are two teams sent there whoever we are playing as in Secret of the Mimic, which I personally think is Edwin's replacement, Henry. These teams uncover the truth about the Mimic, and after having two teams unalived, Fazbear Entertainment begins questioning the whole situation. One team going missing is one thing, but another raises a lot of suspicion. So after getting in contact with Edwin Murray, they are told about this endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume. We know that from the story Nexi the Mimic, Edwin puts endoskeleton into suits sent by Fazbear Entertainment. It's mentioned at the start that Chica is his 18th project done for them. As the story continues, Bonnie and Foxy are also mentioned, and even further, the team see the four of them upon entering the factory, including Freddy. Fazbear Entertainment mentions that the endoskeletons they are retrieving is malfunctioning. I'm assuming that Edwin told Fazbear Entertainment about the Mimic when told about the unaliving. However, it is possible that Fazbear Entertainment didn't mention the unaliving, and instead, maybe Edwin told them about it in case they wanted to use it themselves. Which, in fact, they did want to use the Mimic for themselves. I know the book's canonicity is constantly in question, but Scott did say he was trying to fix Security Breach's story. The books are doing just that. Speaking of the books, here is just a tidbit of proof furthering my theory. We know the teams are sent to clean the place up, assess the situation, and retrieve Fazbear Entertainment's property. These quotes tell us so. Think we should pry the board off one of the windows? The voice on the recorder continued. But Terrence says if we do that, we'll get fired. We're supposed to clean up the mess in here, not make another one. As well as, just get in there and clean the mess up, make repairs, get it handled. First team was sent in the week before Christmas. We had told this to the tapes the second team finds. One of the team's voice says, I can't believe they sent us in here the week before Christmas. Second team was said to be sent there months after Edwin went missing, being told, Edwin Murray left that place in quite a state when he disappeared a few months ago. The property reverted to Fazbear Entertainment due to a breach of contract. So with that, we know for a fact that the first team went to Edwin's factory on December 18th. The second team was sent a few months after Edwin's disappearance, which usually means 2 to 5 when they say a few. I'll get into dates and whatnot in my next video, but for now, with the math that I've done out, David unalives late spring, early summer, 1978. It is not indicated any further when Edwin leaves, but with the gap we have, we know what we need to know. Between June and December, Edwin leaves and Fazbear Entertainment takes over. Team 1 is sent to clean up the place and gather Fazbear Entertainment's property on December 18th. Weeks later, another team is sent. That's when, as I mentioned, Fazbear Entertainment begins questioning things. This then brings us into early winter 1979. And that takes us to the Secret of the Mimic gameplay. Now there is a theory that I did see recently that I thought was amazing. Earl the Rural Squirrel 62848, sorry, that is a tongue twister. He had said that he thinks that the MEXIS stands for Mimic Extraction and Entrapment System. That is amazing. So basically, Henry made a lefty for the Mimic. And that's what he's going to do. He's using the MEXIS to go and take the Mimic and bring it, well, as we see later in the future. We see him in Security Breach. Anyways, I just wanted to put that out there because I heard this theory and thought it was an amazingly well thought out theory. It fits together very well. Anyways, I am putting together a timeline on the events of Mimic and Edwin from the 1970s all the way to Security Breach. It's going to be a bigger video, but I'm really excited to share it with you guys. For now, however, I did want to do this smaller one since the game's release is edging closer, and I have been seeing so much saying the trailer disproves the stories, and well, what can I say? I'm a Tales believer. So, what do you guys think? Does these events add up? Did I do the math right? If there was anything I missed or could have included, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my theories in the future, I also do cosplay shorts on here as well, and write short stories on Wattpad. If you're into that, hit the subscribe button. That's all for now. Remember to be kind in the comments on not just my videos, but all videos. Kindness is key, and a theory is just a theory. Okay, thanks, bye!